What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, we have a really awesome battle deck here. I got destroyed by it, so I thought I'd use it, and look the trophy count that I'm at. I'm at 4,135. That's the highest I've ever been. I'm on like a 3 or 4 game win streak. But guys, for my audio, you guys know I'll get into this a little bit later in the video, but I'm just gonna go. I'll tell you about the audio of my webcam and stuff. I've been having problems with it, but other than that, this deck is monstrous. We do have 3 legendaries, but where I'm at, like, this is really good. And we're gonna make use of the guards, which is one of the battle decks that actually makes use of those. So I'm gonna show you guys 2 replays here, and then I'll get into a live battle with it. But guys, for my mic and my webcam, well, not my mic, it was basically my webcam would get behind and the audio and thing would be out, or like the audio and the voice would be off sync, even though in my video editor it would say it would be in sync. So what I'm gonna try is not to have any cuts throughout the video, and we'll see if that makes a difference and if it's all in sync there. But if it is out of sync this video, I apologize. I'm working on a fix for it because I tried recording it in a different way and it still didn't work. But alright, so enough of that. The battle deck is a monster, and then we have the knights are actually really good at taking down the Royal Giant, because a lot of people, you can see, use the zap right there, and the knights still have their shields and stuff, so they don't get taken out. They're really good at stopping mini P.E.K.K.A.s, because a lot of people are using the minor P.E.K.K.A. or hog minor, so great at taking those out. It's a great counter to the hog zap. But the main like push that you're gonna have with this battle deck is the Giant Sparky. Sparky is kind of hard to stop when like a giant is tanking in front of it. So yeah, like it's pretty crazy. Like I got destroyed by this battle deck. I'm like, oh my god, because I was using the battle deck where I was using the Royal Giant, Musketeer, Ice Wizard, and all that, and I couldn't do a thing to stop it because the giant just gets in front, and then it's so hard to stop the Sparky shot and anything like that. So it's really monstrous, and then the knights are really good at defensive. Yeah, we have the freeze in here because I just really copied the battle deck and that's what I used. But the freeze itself, I might take out. I don't really know. But right here, he did a good zap to get the tower down there. But other than that, once this battle deck gets into double elixir, the Royal Giant in the front, or just like the Giant in the front, and then the Sparky is an insane combo. And if you're able to get your elixir collectors flowing, a lot of times it's hard to be able to find a good time to drop them. And a lot of people will even fireball them now, because they do not have a lot of health. But other than that, it's like if you get your Giant and Sparky, it's pretty much good. You're pretty much good to go, and like maybe like a Ice Wizard behind there and stuff like that. But other than that, we're dropping off our Sparky with the push on the left hand side. Our Giant's gonna be going in front of them, and then we're trying to slow down this Royal Giant here, and Sparky just pretty much destroyed him. And then I dropped the knights and everything. Drop the princess behind. He does zap me, but the knights and everything are still alive. The barbarians are right in front of there too. He does use, I think I use the freeze. Sparky takes care of those. Then we got the regular minions. Does take out Sparky, but we got the giant instead of that. So it's like you got to worry about a giant and Sparky. What are you gonna do to stop that? There is 18 seconds left though, so I just used my elixir collector to slow it down. But the one huge counter that I could see to this is a rocket for sure. Maybe an Inferno Tower, but that's why you have the freeze, so your giant can get there and everything like that. So then the Sparky can hopefully take it down. So it's just pretty crazy. The battle deck, it doesn't have too many flaws. Maybe the one thing that I can see is like me getting destroyed by balloons, but I have like the freeze to counter that and the Ice Wizard to slow down the balloon and stuff. So yeah, that's replay number 1. Let's get into the next one. Watch it here. Alright. Going up against a witch this time. And was that my phone? I don't know what that noise was. Is that my iPad or my phone? I gotta see. We gotta check here. Okay, that was my phone. I was like, is that my iPad? Because my iPad's plugged in and I shouldn't hear game sound, and I didn't know if my recording messed up, but it did not. But alright, as you can see here, you're going up against a spawner deck, and they're literally can't talk right now, utilizing the witch here. I'm still mixed feelings about the witch. I've only played against the witch a couple times, and with her buff, she's definitely better than she was, but I don't know, we'll see. But Sparky is pretty much doing a good job getting rid of those barbarians at a time. He dropped a mini P.E.K.K.A. and that thing just got annihilated in one hit. They are doing something outside, cutting grass maybe, but I don't know why, because they cut grass yesterday. But either way, we dropped the giant here just to make sure those barbarians not get to our tower. We have the elixir collector down. I was gonna follow up with the Sparky and just wait, but my giant's already at like half health, and those barbarians are going ham, and then same with the spear goblins. So I see my ice wizard like glitching out on the bottom there, not knowing what to shoot. But I see like a huge wave of troops incoming. That's why I dropped the Sparky, because Sparky is a monster at wave clear. As you can see, it pretty much annihilates like everything. Just gotta wait for him to go away, I guess. I don't want to. Yeah, they're cutting my lawn, guys. So you're gonna have to deal with that for a while. My apartment, even though they literally just cut it yesterday, I don't get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, but yeah, they'll be back soon probably, so you'll hear that noise. Apartment life, man. You can't control the sounds. Right here, the mini P.E.K.K.A. almost got to my tower. Drop the guards. It slows them down. And then we drop the. Do we drop the giant? We do drop the giant. We're just hit double elixir, so this is good for us. I get my giant Sparky push going. He drops his own giant, but I feel confident that we can stop that with like slow him down with the ice wizard, and then the Sparky does a crap ton of damage to him as well. So we can drop the princess and everything. Our giant in front is going down, but that's okay because we still have like 3 troops in the back. We used the arrows to get rid of the princess and a huge wave of his troops, and then we cycled back to our giant again, so we still have the other 3 troops by our tower that were distracted in the back. Sparky's incoming. We drop another Sparky. There's 2 Sparkies there, and then the giant is just getting to the tower. He does have the mini P.E.K.K.A, but Sparky's able to take him down. Giant's still going ham on the tower. Got Sparky, both Sparkies now, and when you have 2 Sparkies there and they're both charged up, it's like, what can you drop to stop them? You really can't. So I actually freeze this princess. I don't really know why. I should have froze the towers. It was probably a little misclick there, but either way, it doesn't matter. We got his tower down. We have like very little tower damage to us. We got more Sparkies incoming, and it's just like, what are you gonna do? So it's a beast battle deck. Let's hope I can pull out a victory, because I've been talking this battle deck all up. But hey, anything can happen. I could get destroyed by Hog Rider Freeze or whatever. So we're starting off here. I probably want to start off with an elixir collector, honestly. I do. But if he goes super aggressive, I'm gonna get screwed, because all I have is my princess. Actually, I can cycle to my knights, so. Starting off with the barbarians. We'll drop a princess in the back. Not bad, not bad. He drops his elixir collector. Okay. I'm actually going to show off the Sparky right here. Bam! He does drop his princess. Those barbarians do go down. We'll follow up with the ice wizard. We're just gonna get rid of all of his stuff. Hopefully he drops the little troops right about. No, he didn't. Okay. The minion horde, unfortunately. Hopefully Sparky will get off a shot. He did not. So the minion counter is a huge counter to this. I gotta save my arrows from now on. Usually I don't waste my arrows like that, but we did this time to stop that princess. But now we know. Since he's gonna drop his elixir collector, we'll drop mine. He'll probably, okay, he's gonna drop those goblins. We're not gonna worry about the goblins. We'll take the damage from whatever they decide to hit. So he got a little bit of tower damage on us. Once we get in double elixir, I think we should be golden though, our hope. Yay. And we just gotta wait to get rid of that minion horde for sure. So we're just chilling here. He's dropping the Royal Giant. Sparky should do a good job at taking down the Royal Giant. I'm gonna drop my guards now. I want to have my arrows up because, yeah. So he wasted his arrows. I'm just premature gonna arrow because I think he's gonna drop a minion horde. Oh, he didn't drop a minion horde. Now he does. Unfortunately, he dropped his barbarians instead. But either way, the pre whatever you want to call it, the pretext still worked. His princess is getting damage on my freaking elixir collector. 40-some seconds left. Our wizard should take him down, or take her down. We're gonna be starting with our next push on the left-hand side. Barbarians incoming. We got Sparky for that. Hog, we got the guards and everything. Princess, we'll get rid of that. We do need to save our arrows for the minion horde though. That's the main thing. I'm gonna drop the giant. Double giants now. We're gonna do this. So he did take care of my Sparky pretty fast there, but that's okay. We got one Giant's going for the King Tower. Oh god. I haven't even used my freeze yet, but match over. Got the victory. You guys can see the strongness of the battle deck. I know that sounded really weird what I just said there. You can battle deck. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. Either way, we just destroyed with Sparky there. And the Royal Giant is a very meta card. And there you go. This battle deck, I'm gonna see how high I can push with it. You guys will probably see tomorrow. There's a monsters battle deck. I think this is the best Sparky deck so far, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on the battle deck just from watching it, because I know a lot of you maybe don't have the 3 legendaries. I'm just curious to see. And how long do we have left in the season? 3 days. So we're gonna see how far I can push with this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit subscribe for Clash Royale videos. That video was have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.